Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the evolution of tamas. Let's start with the class. Etesham panchatattvanam tamasamshat panchikrita panchatatvani bhavanti. It says the five glorified elements, the five grossified elements are born of tanmatras. What are tanmatras? Tanmatras are those which are still in subtle state. They are not yet grossified. So to grossify them, the process of grossification has to happen, right? Then only subtle elements will come to the gross state, right? That process of grossification is called panchikarana. So through panchikarana, the five grossified elements will take place. They are born to the universe. I'll repeat it. The five grossified elements are born of five great tanmatras. So, tanmatras are those which are five subtle elements. So, the subtle elements have to be grossified for creating the manifested universe. So, then only gross elements will be born. So, that process of grossification to move from subtle elements to gross elements, to migrate from subtle elements to gross elements, that process of grossification is called panchikaranam. So let's move further. Panchikaranam kathamiti chet etesham panchamahabhutanam tamasamshat swarupam ekam bhutam dvida vibhajyaikamekamadhyam prutak tushnim vyavastapya aparamaparadhyam chaturdham vibhajya swarthabhinneshu ardeshu स्वभागचतुष्टयस्यं भोजनं panchikaranam bhavanti. So now it is saying the process of panchikaranam. So how this panchikaranam, this process of grossification, how this will be done to move from subtle elements to grossified elements. So the process of panchikaranam is, from the tamasic aspects of five great elements, each element divides into two equal parts. There are five great elements, right? That is tanmatras. Among five tanmatras, each element divides into two equal parts. That is first step. After dividing two equal parts, one half of each remains intact. This is the second step. The other half of each divides into four equal parts. This is third step. So the first step is, among five great elements, each element divides into two equal parts, and one half of each remains intact. The other half of each divides into four equal parts. And the next step is to intact one's half with other's half. One's quarter joins together. So the last step is to intact one's half with other's half. One's quarter joins together. So this process is called as panchikaranam. Then once it is done, all these steps are done, gross elements will be born. I'll repeat this panchikaranam once again. From the tamasic aspect of five tanmatras, each element divides into two equal parts. One half of each remains intact. The other half of each divides into four equal parts. To intact one's half with other's half, one quarter joins together. This process is called Panchikaranam. Thus, gross elements are born. So, the final composition of each element will be 1/2 of its own and 1/8 of each of other 4 elements. So, this is the final composition of each element. So, this is called as a Panchikaranam. So, after grossification of these Tanmatras, finally gross elements are born to the universe. Will be disclosed to the universe. We'll move to the next verse. एतेभ्य पंचीकृत पंचमहाभूतेभ्यः स्थूलशरीरं भवति. So from these 5 grossified elements which are made from 5 great tanmatras, total gross body is formed. So from these 5 grossified elements which are made from 5 great tanmatras, total gross body is formed. So gross body is formed due to 5 grossified elements. How these grossified elements came? Which are made from 5 tanmatras. So due to this Panchikaranam process, gross body came into picture. So this is what about grossification, that is Panchikaranam. So this is what for today. In the next class, we'll see some more verses. Thank you all for joining.